Do you want to plan a trip but don't want to pay those travel agents? Be your own travel agent and use TripAdvisor. It's an American travel website where you can find forums, go find travel guides, compare hotels, flights, just find things to do, compare them to other vacation places you want to go. All you need is a computer or a phone and an open imagination. Learning the basics is where you need to begin, and then you can go anywhere from there. First, we'll go on this computer and we log into your internet source. We're going to use Google Chrome today. In the search bar, you'll type in www.tripadvisor.com and hit enter. And here we go. First, we're just going to look at how you find a hotel on TripAdvisor. Here, we'll type in you can type in the city or the hotel name. We'll go to Miami tomorrow. Decide on which days you want to check in and check out. You'll go on a calendar, find that date. We're going to go tomorrow, so we'll do June 7th. And we'll check out June 9th, just a short trip. We'll get one room for 2 guests, and we'll hit find hotels. Searching, searching. Okay, here will show up as the best value. You can pick traveler ranked, lowest price, distance to wherever you want it to be located. Here you can change your price per night. I'm a cheapskate, so we're going to go to $140. We'll make that our max. 140-ish. 139. Okay, so here show up the things in that price range. Now, if we wanted free Wi-Fi, breakfast included, free parking or pool, we will click those amenities. Or if you wanted to go by location to a certain point of interest, we could do that. You could pick a neighborhood in Miami, what kind of lodging you wanted, and you can also go by hotel class or traveler rating. We won't go into all that. We're keeping it simple. So we'll look at the hotels under $139 a night for the next 2 nights. Here it shows you the amenities that are there, and the reviews are optional. You can see what they are rated. This one is a 4 out of 5. I'll take 4 out of 5. $94 a night. So you can click on reviews. Here at the top, it'll show the name of the hotel, the address, how it's rated in that city, which is Miami. You can find their phone number and their website. On this side here, it compares prices for over 14 different places, but we'll just look at the basics. On this side, you can find photos. Most of the photos are taken by travelers, and they're pictures of the dining areas, the room, the suite, the area surrounding, and they're also the professional photos from the hotel. Down here you can see where it places on a map, and on this one we can see the different restaurants that are very close. You can scroll down, you can see which kind of reviews you want for the time of year, the traveler type. Well, this one we're on dolo, so we can click solo. See here, oh, this sounds like a good place. Here's some examples of some of the reviews. Ooh. I wouldn't want to stay at Comfort Suites, but that's just me. So now that we pretty much have the basics, we'll go look for a flight. We got to get there. So I clicked on flights. It automatically put in Philadelphia International, but that's just because that's where I usually go when I'm using this website. But we'll fly from Philly since it's closest. And then we're going to Miami. This is going to be a round trip for one person for the 7th through the 9th and come back on the 9th. You can click any of these other travel sites for comparison of prices. And then you can also check, get an alert when you see these prices drop. And they'll send you an email whenever the price drops. And then you'll hit search flights. Comparing. No. There it is. Okay. So here it says, well, it's still loading, but at this moment, Cheap Tickets has the price of $182 round trip. You would leave on Frontier Airlines at 6:15 in Philadelphia, to getting to Miami at 9:04, your flight will be 2 hours and 49 minutes, non-stop as it says. So you can click here to view different fares and compare these. You can also, it even gives you a little tip. If you want to fly one day earlier, you can save $15. But we're just going to scroll through. We'll look at, these two are both the same flights going, not the same coming back, as it lands 2 whole minutes later. But the basics are, you can compare different prices, and then you can actually get your ticket by clicking on one of these links. Next, we'll look at some restaurants. Everybody knows they want to eat somewhere good at least one time on a trip. Whoopsie. All right, thanks, Google. All right, what's happening? Okay, and we're back. All right, so here you can also decide what kind of establishment you want to eat at, whether it's just coffee or tea, a bakery, a bar, yes, or restaurants. We'll just have restaurants clicked right now, and it gives you a little clarification if you want that fine dining, the cheap eats, excuse me, or you can go by certain types of food. You can reserve a table on TripAdvisor. This looks cool. Shit, I cannot say it, so it's probably good. So it gives you different reviews, kind of like a price range. This is Crust is number 1 out of 3,454 restaurants in Miami, and it only has 416 reviews. I'm probably not going to scroll through all those reviews, but like with the hotel, you can look at different traveler types, time of year. You can choose a language. I always go with English. And then you can just scroll down. Some people post pictures of where they're at. And then so you can kind of get a feel of what the food looks like, because it's got to look good to eat it. And then you can scroll through these different reviews to pick somewhere to eat. And we'll also go on the travel forum. Lastly, we'll go on a travel forum for Miami. Now here, these are topics that are updated all the time. This last one was 25 minutes ago. Just how to avoid rush hour and traffic. Simple things like that. You can actually ask your own question. Sometimes you can ask like, which one is better, Marriott or Hilton in Miami? And you can actually get reviews from people who live there or who have compared these places themselves. Everyone needs to plan a trip here and there sometimes. That open imagination, included with TripAdvisor and a decent budget, you can go anywhere you want to go. Be your own travel agent. Look on TripAdvisor.